Today, we're diving into a comprehensive six-step immunity formula that not only ensures business sustainability, but also helps you build immunity against the burnout that many entrepreneurs face. I spent 8 years conducting some of the world's first research on entrepreneur immunity, and I studied entrepreneurs around the world to understand how they can avoid burnout and thrive in the often chaotic and rapidly evolving world today. So, 30% of founders report dealing with the effects of depression, and more than 50% of those get to burnout, which are really shocking numbers. The reality is also that entrepreneurship is an intense endeavor for a lot of people, and it's hard to separate the self from the business. So, when we think about the immunity piece here, a big part of this research is actually joy and how joy plays a role in making us more immune to the chaoticness of the world and the stress that can inevitably come with building a business. So let's dive into the six-step immunity formula for entrepreneurs. Step number one, self-awareness and growth. So when we think about self-awareness and growth, we want to think about developing a widened perspective of acceptance and gratitude. So think about and identify and overcome any limiting beliefs. What are the areas that hold you back from joy? Think about how you embrace change, how you embrace discomfort, and how you think about them as opportunities for growth. So, really thinking about how in our lives we're leaving space for joy and leaving space for that joy to come in. So, in other words, we have to remove the blockers that would prevent us from joy, which is where identifying those limiting beliefs come in. Step number two, work life balance and resilience. This is a really important area to think about to make sure joy can flow in. So, set boundaries between work and personal life. This is something that, as entrepreneurs, it can be very difficult, right? Like, we have, families and friends and social engagements, and we have our business and all the various needs, and everything's moving so quickly. But we have to learn how to say no. We have to learn how to set boundaries. And if we don't set those boundaries, we don't leave the space to actually cultivate joy. Joy comes from space. Humans require space for play, for joy, for reflection, for learning, for transformation, for feeling all the aspects of being human, and to be able to, you know, um, have that space to feel all the things and to cultivate joy and to cultivate presence. We have to have boundaries, because if we're saying yes to everybody and every opportunity, and every partnership and every customer, and everything in life, we're not going to have the space to cultivate joy, and we will get burned out very quickly. So think about how you cultivate emotional resilience and how you practice self-care with boundaries, and monitor your progress and celebrate achievements when you are able to, make those boundaries in your life, and say no, and you can really create that space in for play and joy. Make sure you celebrate it and notice it, and pat yourself on the back so that you can continue to cultivate more of that. Step number three, continuous learning and feedback. So think about ways you can develop an attitude of humility, curiosity, and childlike learning as you're growing your business. You want to really think about, all the areas in your life where you can commit to lifelong learning and self-development and self-improvement. These are areas where you're going to get your inspiration. It's going to be, a joyful process for you to keep learning. And this is, if you watch any child play, they're always learning. They're always open to learning. And they're always open to new experiences. So having that childlike openness to learning is going to help you fuel your business and prevent burnout, and build immunity in, because with that learning comes fresh new ideas and fresh perspectives, and other ways of seeing things, right? So knowledge and human knowledge in general is this ever evolving entity where we all contribute to it. And so having that ability to infuse, even 5 minutes a day with a quick podcast, or reading something, or going to a little online class, or engaging in some sort of online video that you've never watched before, and being open to that learning is going to be a really powerful source of immunity for your business. And so, with that lifelong learning, also comes learning from failures and setbacks. So, think about, where you're failing, where you're setback, feel the frustration that comes with it, and also look at the opportunities that you have to learn from it and to improve from it. Seek feedback from mentors and peers too, and make sure you enlist the help of people that can encourage you to keep learning and can teach you. Everybody in various ways is our teacher, whether they're our friend or not our friend, and they're always there to, teach us various things and keep us active in the world of learning. Step number 4, construction of the dream team. So, both inside and outside your business, you might want to think about surrounding yourself with friends, colleagues, mentors, advisors who are growth oriented individuals who align with your values and who inspire you to have fun. So, when we think about this dream team, it's not just a dream team for your business to help you make a bunch of money. A successful entrepreneur is part of a very multidimensional ecosystem. So, any given entrepreneur, they've got family, they've got friends, they've got other commitments, other organizations they are involved with in their free time. They're a living, breathing human that has needs and that has a variety of different relationships. So, you want to think about yourself as this multidimensional human who is looking for chemistry and collaboration with all different types of people in your life. And that dream team can help you thrive in your business if you think about it holistically across your whole life. And one of the most common causes of business failure, by the way, is the inability of teams to work together. So if you think about, your team at home, think about you and your spouse and your relationship there, or, you and your friends, or you and your roommate, or whoever the people are that are closest to you, you and your children, the nanny that you hire for your kids, the house cleaner that you have come in to help you clean, anybody who comes and helps you in some capacity or has a relationship with you is part of that dream team. And you want to make sure that you take the time to invest into them and to choose people that are aligned with your values, that fill you up, and you do that back with them as well. And having that dream team be a source of fuel for you is so powerful. So thinking about that dream team and how it aligns with your values across not only your life but also your business is going to be a really important support system to keep you engaged in the things that matter to you. Step number 5, compassion and understanding for your customers. Spend lots of time talking to your customers. Get intimately familiar with their challenges, their emotions, their hopes and dreams. Understand their psychology and what makes them tick. Learn what's both on their heart and their mind and develop care for them. Develop products and services that they care about that solve their real needs. This will be fuel that will continue to feed you through all stages of your business growth. If you're not actually genuinely connected with the customers and not just a mental construct of the customers you're serving, but like an actual human that you can, get down with and talk with and understand their problems and speak with one on one, you're not going to actually connect with the people. So, having the time to interview people, to talk with them, to talk with the humans that you're potentially serving or that you're currently serving is really powerful fuel across all stages of your business to make sure that you don't burn out, because losing that connection with your customers is one of the top areas that causes founders to really burn out and start to disconnect with, what am I even doing here? Who am I really serving? What is my purpose in all this? What is the purpose of my product and services? Am I actually making a meaningful impact? And the only way to actually answer that is not doing it once, but doing it consistently over time and constantly as your customers' needs change and they evolve and the world around them evolves too. So this is a constant work in progress, understanding your customer journey, understanding what makes them tick, their psychology and their needs, and how you can uniquely meet them. And having that constant, ongoing, living, breathing relationship with those humans that you're serving is going to go a long way for you to build immunity into your business and feel connected to the joy of doing what you do and the work that you're offering the people in the world. Step number 6, infuse purpose and values with generosity. So, generosity is an interesting thing that we don't talk about often in business. When you think about solving business problems and solving problems for the humans that you're serving with both head and heart, if you're going to put in all the work to build a company, why not build a company that has a potential to have a positive impact? It doesn't mean that you have to have, a nonprofit. It just means that you are building values into your company that are real values that are focused on solving needs of real humans. And that you're taking the time to understand those humans' needs and how you can positively impact them to, evolve and change and grow and be less burdened by the world around them. And how do you uniquely do that? Some people call this medicine. Like, how is your product or service a medicine to the world? How is it helping heal the world? And this doesn't have to be, woo woo stuff. This can just be, practical, values driven exercises that help you think about, the unique value of how you're solving problems. So get comfortable with offering more to others, in life and in work with your customers, and see what comes back to you. So with generosity, the studies show that people who regularly give back are much more joyful, much more energized, and much less prone to burn out than those who do not take the time to give back. So again, this doesn't mean that you have to be involved in every charity, but it just means that, you might want to consider thinking about the ways in both your life and in your work, because you are a holistic, multidimensional human, right? What you do in your life is going to impact your business. So really make sure you clarify your core values, your principles, and the areas that you really care about giving back to people around. So where are you generous right now? Where could you be more generous? And where are you just completely lacking generosity, completely? Maybe you're needing to infuse more generosity into your business and you currently aren't thinking about that as a value. So ensuring your business aligns with your values and purpose, and defining a clear mission and vision will help you think about the ways you can be more generous and you can give back more. So, in conclusion, creating a sustainable business and immunity to burnout requires more than just making money. It's about living your purpose and cultivating joy and making a meaningful impact. So, follow these 6 steps and integrate the immunity formula to build a business that not only thrives, but also fills your soul with joy and fulfillment. Joy isn't just a reward, it's the fuel that keeps your business sustainable and profitable, and it helps keep you resilient to all the inevitable challenges that you're going to face as a business owner. So thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow entrepreneurs. And remember, visit business2human.com for more resources and personalized coaching to help you on your journey. Until next time, hope you stay aligned and thrive and find ways to cultivate joy in your life. I'll see you in the next video.